Sometimes the best of God's gifts arrive by the shattering of all the window panes. Keep creating. The world yearns to celebrate your next masterpiece. Grace isn't a little prayer you chant before receiving a meal. It's a way to live. Politics determines who has the power, not who has the truth. The king is only fond of words and cannot translate them into deeds. If you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it. There's so much to be grateful for. Words are poor things. If you can't enjoy what you have, you can't enjoy more of it. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. The language of light can only be decoded by the heart. The whole house seemed to exhale a melancholy breath of emptiness. Always blow your own trumpet. Blowing someone else's is unhygienic. Life changes very quickly, in a very positive way if you let it. If tomorrow were never to come, it would not be worth living today. The moon does not simply disappear when we are not looking at it. Everything that is done in this world is done by hope. You can't understand where someone's going unless you understand where they've been. Wit seduces by signaling intelligence without nerdiness. You will always find an answer in the sound of water. What the superior man seeks is in himself. What the small man seeks is in others. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Freedom is the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. Great knowledge sees all in one. Small knowledge breaks down into the many. Everybody stay positive, no matter how negative life gets. In war, numbers alone confer no advantage. Do not advance relying on sheer military power. I encounter one example after another of how relative truth is. It's important in life. If you don't give a shit, it can help you a lot. I do not believe in taking the right decision. I take a decision and make it right. The superior man thinks always of virtue. The common man thinks of comfort. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. You don't destroy what you want to acquire in the future. A praise war in terms of the fundamental factors. The first of these factors is moral influence. Être dans le vent, c'est avoir le destin des feuilles mortes. Appear at points which the enemy must hasten to defend. March swiftly to places where you are not expected. Procrastination makes easy things hard and hard things harder. Choose to correct your mistakes rather than comparing it to others. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Whatever is going to happen will happen, whether we worry or not. It takes writing 1 billion bad words before you get to the good ones. One day you will wake up and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. The good fighter is able to secure himself against defeat, but cannot make certain of defeating the enemy. I can't feel my tongue, but I know it's there because I'm talking. Conformity to the present is invisibility to the future. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. Be mindful. Be grateful. Be positive. Be true. Be kind. This place has only 3 exits, sir: madness and death. If you can feel the future, then you are about to experience it. You often meet your fate on the road you take to avoid it. We are citizens of the world. The tragedy of our times is that we do not know this. Don't chase. Elevate your game and be someone worth chasing after. Sometimes the grass is greener. Sometimes it is sick. A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent on arriving. Every second alive is the greatest gift we will ever know. No persons are more frequently wrong than those who will not admit they are wrong. I'm not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Only courageous hearts can endure the bitterness of truth. Almost nobody dances sober unless they happen to be insane. You can change your mind. Don't let your mind change you. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. A good completion takes a long time. A bad completion cannot be changed later. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Life is a bittersweet journey, my friend, a bittersweet journey. The truth isn't always beauty, but the hunger for it is. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. When you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world. Not every instance requires a response. Truth resides silently in the seat of power. If we don't change the direction we are headed, we will end up where we are going. It's such a shame to waste time. We always think we have so much of it. Stop being okay with everything. True knowledge exists in knowing that you know nothing. Fear defeats more people than any other one thing in the world. I cannot trust a man to control others who cannot control himself. Conformity teaches us the value of our precious worth. A smiling lie is a whirlwind, easy to enter, but hard to escape. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. Maneuvering with an army is advantageous. With an undisciplined multitude, most dangerous. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. The man who has forgotten self may be said to have entered heaven. Over time, hidden truths morph in the dark soil of deceit into something much worse. Patience is the only way you can endure the gray periods. Convictions are more dangerous foes of truth than lies. I had to philosophize, otherwise I could not live in this world. If those who are sent to draw water begin by drinking themselves, the army is suffering from thirst. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you odd. What seems to us as bitter trials are often blessings in disguise. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. The truth will set you free, but not until it is finished with you. For them to perceive the advantage of defeating the enemy, they must also have their rewards. Understanding that rests in what it does not understand is the finest. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. I don't paint dreams or nightmares. I paint my own reality. Energy may be likened to the bending of a crossbow, decision to the releasing of a trigger. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. They can't tell so much about you if you got your eyes closed. When the position is such that neither side will gain by making the first move, it is called temporizing ground. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. The truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words the truth. All wars are won or lost before they are ever fought. Dream as if you will live forever. Live as if you will die today.